Ladies and gentlemen, today we embark on a transformative journey, a journey that begins within the vast landscape of our own minds. Just as Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches, we have the incredible ability to reshape our realities by harnessing the power of our thoughts and emotions. The power of thought is an extraordinary force that influences every aspect of our lives. It's essential to recognize that our thoughts are not merely fleeting notions, they are the very building blocks of our reality. When we understand this principle, we unlock the potential to shape our experiences and create the life we desire. Every thought we entertain sends ripples through our consciousness, impacting our emotions, behaviors, and ultimately our outcomes. Consider how often we allow negative thoughts to dominate our minds. These thoughts can create a cycle of fear, doubt, and limitation. When we believe we are not capable or worthy, we inadvertently limit our potential and stifle our growth. Conversely, when we choose to cultivate positive, empowering thoughts, we invite opportunities and possibilities into our lives. This shift in mindset is not just about being optimistic, it's about consciously directing our thoughts to align with our goals and aspirations. Research in neuroscience supports the idea that our brains can be reprogrammed through our thoughts. Neuroplasticity demonstrates that our brains are malleable, capable of forming new neural connections based on our experiences and perceptions. By consciously choosing to think differently, we can literally change the structure and function of our brains. This means that each time we focus on what we want rather than what we fear, we're training our minds to recognize and attract those positive outcomes. The practice of mindfulness plays a critical role in harnessing the power of thought. By becoming aware of our thoughts and observing them without judgment, we can begin to identify patterns that no longer serve us. Mindfulness allows us to create space between stimulus and response, empowering us to choose how we think and react. Instead of being swept away by negative thought patterns, we can consciously redirect our focus toward constructive and uplifting ideas. Visualization is another powerful tool that complements the power of thought. When we vividly imagine our desired outcomes, we engage our minds in a way that reinforces our intentions. This mental rehearsal not only activates our creative potential, but also aligns our emotional state with our goals. Studies have shown that visualization can enhance performance, boost motivation, and even improve physical abilities. By mentally placing ourselves in our desired future, we send a clear signal to the universe about what we wish to create. Moreover, it's important to recognize the influence of our thoughts on our physical bodies. The mind body connection is profound. Our thoughts can manifest as physical sensations, stress responses, or even illness. When we harbor negative thoughts, our bodies often react with tension, fatigue, or pain. In contrast, positive thoughts and a hopeful mindset can promote healing and well being. This underscores the necessity of nurturing a mindset that supports our health and vitality. In essence, the power of thought is a gateway to transformation. It invites us to take ownership of our mental landscape and actively participate in the creation of our lives. By becoming aware of our thoughts and choosing to focus on those that empower us, we can dismantle the barriers that hold us back. It's not about ignoring the challenges we face, it's about shifting our perspective and responding from a place of strength and possibility. As we cultivate this awareness and practice, we begin to see the profound impact of our thoughts on our lives, opening the door to a new reality where we can truly thrive. Emotional alignment is a vital component in the journey of creating a new reality. Our emotions act as powerful indicators of our internal state and significantly influence our thoughts, behaviors, and overall experiences. When we align our emotions with our intentions and desires, we create a powerful synergy that can propel us toward achieving our goals. The ability to harness our emotions effectively can transform the way we interact with the world and how we manifest our dreams. To understand emotional alignment, we must first acknowledge the role emotions play in shaping our thoughts. Emotions are not just reactions to external stimuli, they are also reflections of our internal beliefs and perceptions. When we experience joy, love, and gratitude, we are more likely to attract positive experiences into our lives. Conversely, feelings of fear, anger, or resentment can create a barrier that prevents us from accessing opportunities and fulfillment. This is why it's essential to cultivate positive emotions that resonate with our aspirations. Practicing emotional awareness is the first step in achieving alignment. This means becoming attuned to our emotional responses and recognizing how they affect our thoughts and actions. By developing this awareness, we can identify emotions that do not serve us and actively work to shift them. Techniques such as journaling, meditation, and mindfulness can help us process our emotions, enabling us to understand their origins and how they influence our current reality. Once we've developed an understanding of our emotional landscape, we can begin to intentionally cultivate emotions that align with our goals. For instance, if we aim to manifest abundance, it's crucial to foster feelings of gratitude and appreciation. When we express gratitude for what we already have, we open ourselves up to receiving even more. This practice not only elevates our emotional state, but also signals to the universe our readiness to attract greater abundance. Visualization can also enhance our emotional alignment. When we envision our desired outcomes, we should aim to connect with the emotions associated with those visions. Instead of simply picturing the end result, we can immerse ourselves in the feelings of joy, excitement, and fulfillment that accompany our goals. By experiencing these emotions in the present moment, we reinforce our commitment to our desires and align our emotional frequency with that of our aspirations. Another crucial aspect of emotional alignment is resilience. Life is filled with challenges, and maintaining emotional alignment during tough times can be difficult. However, resilience allows us to bounce back from setbacks and stay focused on our goals. Developing coping strategies such as deep breathing exercises, affirmations, or supportive relationships can help us navigate through emotional turbulence. By learning to respond to difficulties with a growth mindset, we can maintain our emotional equilibrium and continue to align with our desired reality. Additionally, surrounding ourselves with positive influences can greatly enhance our emotional state. The people we interact with, the environments we inhabit, and the media we consume all impact our emotional landscape. By choosing to engage with uplifting and inspiring content and surrounding ourselves with individuals who support our growth, we reinforce the positive emotions that align with our goals. Ultimately, emotional alignment is about creating a harmonious relationship between our feelings and our intentions. It requires ongoing practice, self awareness, and intentionality. When we commit to this process, we not only enhance our personal well being, but also increase our capacity to manifest our dreams. By consciously aligning our emotions with our aspirations, we activate a powerful force that can transform our lives and lead us to new possibilities. The journey of emotional alignment is one of empowerment, growth, and the discovery of our true potential. Visualization techniques are powerful tools that can significantly enhance our ability to create a new reality. At its core, visualization is the practice of forming mental images of our desired outcomes and experiences. This process is not merely daydreaming, it involves engaging all our senses to create a vivid, immersive experience in our minds. By harnessing the power of visualization, we can tap into our subconscious mind, align our emotions, and attract the circumstances necessary to manifest our goals. The first step in effective visualization is clarity. To visualize successfully, we must have a clear and specific understanding of what we want to achieve. Vague aspirations often lead to unclear visualizations. Therefore, taking the time to define our goals in detail is crucial. What does success look like? What feelings accompany that success? By articulating our desires clearly, we create a strong foundation for the visualization process. Once we have clarity, the next step is to engage in a focused visualization practice. This often involves finding a quiet space where we can relax and concentrate without distractions. Many people find that meditation or deep breathing helps to quiet the mind, allowing them to enter a state of heightened awareness. In this relaxed state, we can begin to imagine our desired outcomes in rich detail. The more vivid and realistic the imagery, the more effective the visualization. It's important to involve all our senses during this process. For example, if we are visualizing a successful career, we might imagine the sounds of applause, the smell of fresh coffee in a bustling office, or the feeling of accomplishment as we receive recognition. By incorporating these sensory details, we create a more immersive experience that can significantly enhance the effectiveness of our visualization. Another key aspect of successful visualization is emotional connection. When we visualize, it's essential to evoke the feelings associated with our desired outcomes. This emotional resonance amplifies the power of our visualization, as emotions are a driving force in manifesting our goals. Imagine not only the outcome, but also the joy, gratitude, or excitement that comes with achieving it. By experiencing these emotions during our visualization practice, we align ourselves with the frequency of our aspirations. Consistency is also vital in the visualization process. Engaging in regular visualization sessions allows us to reinforce our intentions and keep our goals at the forefront of our minds. Many successful individuals incorporate visualization into their daily routines, often using techniques like vision boards or guided meditations to keep their goals visible and accessible. And these practices serve as constant reminders of what we are striving for, reinforcing our commitment and enhancing our focus. Moreover, visualization can be complemented by taking inspired action. While visualization sets the stage for our desired outcomes, it is essential to align our actions with our intentions. This means identifying steps we can take that move us closer to our goals. As we visualize our success, we should also cultivate a mindset of readiness and openness to opportunities that arise. The universe often responds to our intentions by presenting us with paths to our desires, and being proactive in pursuing these opportunities is crucial. Lastly, maintaining a positive mindset while visualizing is essential. Doubt and negativity can undermine the effectiveness of our visualization efforts. By practicing self compassion and reframing limiting beliefs, we can cultivate a more optimistic outlook that supports our visualization practice. Affirmations can be particularly helpful in this regard, reinforcing the belief that we are worthy of achieving our goals. Visualization techniques, when practiced with intention and focus, can be transformative. They empower us to harness the power of our minds and emotions, aligning our internal landscape with the reality we wish to create. By consistently engaging in this practice, we can unlock our potential and pave the way for a future that reflects our true desires. Through the art of visualization, we embark on a journey of self discovery and manifestation, embracing the limitless possibilities that await us. Breaking old habits is a critical step in the journey toward creating a new reality. Habits shape our daily lives, influencing our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, often without us even realizing it. Many of these habits are rooted in past experiences and conditioning, making them challenging to change. However, understanding the nature of these habits and implementing strategies to break free from them can open the door to new possibilities and a more fulfilling life. The first step in breaking old habits is awareness. It's essential to recognize which habits are holding us back and how they impact our lives. This requires honest self reflection and introspection. What are the patterns in your behavior that consistently lead to undesirable outcomes? Are there specific triggers that prompt these habits? By identifying these patterns, we can begin to understand the underlying motivations and beliefs that support them. Journaling can be a helpful tool in this process, as it allows us to articulate our thoughts and feelings, bringing clarity to our habits. Once we've identified the habits we want to change, the next step is to understand the cues that trigger them. Habits often follow a simple loop cue, routine, and reward. The cue is the trigger that prompts the habitual behavior, the routine is the behavior itself, and the reward is the benefit we gain from it. By dissecting this loop, we can create strategies to interrupt it. For example, if we habitually reach for unhealthy snacks when we're stressed, the cue is stress, the routine is snacking, and the reward might be temporary comfort. Recognizing this pattern allows us to find alternative routines that provide similar rewards without compromising our goals. In this process, it's essential to cultivate self compassion. Breaking habits can be challenging, and setbacks are a natural part of this journey. Instead of criticizing ourselves for falling back into old patterns, we should practice kindness and patience. Self compassion helps us maintain motivation and resilience, enabling us to learn from our setbacks rather than becoming discouraged by them. Another powerful strategy for breaking old habits is to replace them with new, positive behaviors. This involves consciously choosing new routines that align with our goals and aspirations. For instance, if we want to break the habit of procrastination, we can replace it with a structured approach to task management, such as breaking projects into smaller, manageable steps and setting specific deadlines. By focusing on these new behaviors, we create a new routine that reinforces our commitment to change. Environment also plays a crucial role in shaping our habits. By altering our surroundings, we can make it easier to break old habits and adopt new ones. This might involve removing temptations or distractions from our environment, such as keeping unhealthy foods out of the house or designating specific areas for focused work. Creating an environment that supports our goals can significantly enhance our ability to change. Accountability can be another effective tool in breaking old habits. Sharing our intentions with others creates a support system that encourages us to stay committed to our goals. Whether it's a friend, family member, or a group with similar aspirations, having someone to share our progress with can motivate us to stay on track. Additionally, celebrating small victories along the way reinforces our efforts and helps to build momentum. As we work to break old habits, it's important to focus on the benefits of change. Visualizing the positive outcomes that will result from adopting new behaviors can serve as a powerful motivator. When we can see and feel the advantages of breaking free from old patterns, it strengthens our resolve and encourages us to stay committed to our journey. Ultimately, breaking old habits is about embracing change and stepping into a new way of being. It requires courage, perseverance, and a willingness to confront discomfort. By committing to this process and employing effective strategies, we empower ourselves to create a reality that reflects our true potential. The journey of breaking old habits is an opportunity for growth, transformation, and the realization of a life aligned with our deepest desires. Consistency and commitment are fundamental pillars in the process of creating a new reality. While inspiration can ignite the spark for change, it is the consistent application of effort that ultimately leads to lasting transformation. Understanding the importance of these two concepts allows us to cultivate the discipline and focus necessary to achieve our goals. At the heart of consistency is the idea of habit formation. When we engage in positive behaviors repeatedly, they become ingrained in our daily routines. This repetition helps us develop a strong foundation for change as our brains create neural pathways that reinforce these new habits. The more we practice a behavior, the more automatic it becomes. This means that over time, actions that once required conscious effort can become second nature, making it easier to stay aligned with our goals. However, consistency does not mean rigid adherence to a plan. Life is dynamic and circumstances may change, requiring us to adapt our approaches. The key is to maintain a commitment to our overarching goals while being flexible in our methods. This adaptability allows us to navigate challenges and setbacks without losing sight of our desired outcomes. Embracing a growth mindset, which emphasizes learning and improvement, is crucial during this process. When we view obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than as insurmountable barriers, we cultivate resilience and a willingness to persist. Commitment, on the other hand, goes beyond mere consistency. It involves a deep intrinsic motivation to pursue our goals and a recognition of the importance of our journey. When we are truly committed, we prioritize our aspirations and align our actions with our values. This means making conscious choices that support our objectives, even when faced with distractions or challenges. Commitment fosters accountability, pushing us to take responsibility for our progress and hold ourselves to higher standards. One effective way to enhance commitment is to establish clear intentions. Writing down our goals and the reasons behind them can serve as a powerful reminder of why we embarked on this journey in the first place. This practice not only clarifies our intentions, but also reinforces our motivation. Additionally, revisiting our intentions regularly helps us stay connected to our purpose, reminding us of the positive changes we are striving to create. Incorporating daily practices that align with our goals is another way to build consistency and commitment. These practices could include meditation, affirmations, or even small actions that move us closer to our objectives. By dedicating time each day to these practices, we reinforce our intentions and create a routine that supports our desired reality. The key is to choose practices that resonate with us personally, making it easier to integrate them into our lives. Another important aspect of maintaining consistency and commitment is celebrating progress, no matter how small. Recognizing and celebrating achievements along the way helps to sustain motivation and reinforces our dedication to the journey. This practice cultivates a sense of fulfillment and encourages us to continue moving forward, even when faced with challenges. Furthermore, building a support system can significantly enhance our commitment. Surrounding ourselves with like minded individuals who share similar aspirations creates an environment of encouragement and accountability. Whether it's through workshops, online communities, or personal relationships, having a network of support can provide motivation and help us stay focused on our goals. Sharing our struggles and successes with others fosters a sense of belonging and reinforces our commitment to the journey. Ultimately, consistency and commitment are essential for transforming our dreams into reality. They require intentionality, discipline, and a willingness to embrace the process of change. By cultivating these qualities, we empower ourselves to take charge of our lives, aligning our actions with our deepest desires. The path may not always be easy, but with consistency and commitment as our guiding principles, we can navigate the challenges and triumphs of our journey toward a new reality.